Okay, so basically today, we're just going to do episodes. So, I thought I don't want to play games anymore. I've realised. So I'm going to just do chilling videos. I did a stream yesterday, but I went shit. Um, so we'll join people and we're just going to chill. Hopefully. So I'm going to unravel my camera feed, and there we go. Hello everyone. We're not going to make everything really bright. We're going to make it dim. That's easy. It's better like that. So, no, this is not gaming. To say no, this is. I need to change that actually. It is classified as entertainment. Make a playlist. Yep. Okay, we'll call this one. Let's chill live. Just going to try let's chill and get that red dot. Okay, oh shit. Let's chill. Great. Okay. Also, do you like the thumbnail? I just got it off the internet really. They really do anything. Sorry if there's no one talking right now. There will be people on this stream today. I'm just gonna join random parties and hopefully it'll be funny. We're just gonna chill. Might play some games, we might not. I'm not saying we are, but it might be Minecraft and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really want to play games. So I'm just going to go to my go to here. Let me see what I'm doing here, mate. Hang on. Let me just. Okay. It's loading. I was doing jokes, I was bored. I remember when I uploaded this actually. I've uploaded it on the wrong channel and never deleted it off here. No point really. Here you are. Okay. Customize. Okay, we need to go to customize. What is it? Layout. Okay. Well, we don't play NAC anymore, so we'll get rid of that. Add section. Live chill. That should be at the bottom, yeah. At the bottom. That's live gaming. There we go. And publish. There you go. Now everyone wants to see it on my main channel. I was watching carrots. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking. I think we're allergic to streams. Okay. Okay, there you go. I'm feeling allergic to streams, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna join some parties. So one Discord. I'm gonna join this medium party if I can. So we're gonna join this medium party. See anyone will talk. Oh.
What's wrong?
Hello.
Hello?
You alright?
Hmm?
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm live streaming currently.
Phone, hurry!
Oh no!
It said you were close.
I God to put an S. Oh my god.
Olympic. Not Olympic. Okay. Easiest shit ever. Ready? Bear.
Tree.
Phone, you're a cheater.
No, I didn't cheat, but
You're such a cheater. You cheat every.
I didn't.
You said it. A lot of these people wouldn't have gotten it.
Oh, I didn't. Just play a lot.
I'm just joking with you. Okay, what else?
What's that?
Hey,
What are you playing? What are you playing?
Easy.
how do you spell this word? I don't know how to spell this word.
What word? Oh, you played Doodle Q. Oh yeah, I'm gonna join.
Oh, this new. Oh. Huh?
Advert calendar.
How do you spell this word? Oh, what the heck? I thought it was calendar the whole time. What the freak? Don't tell me. You're a cheater, Wonderbar.
Okay.
You
so,
basically just said it. You're like phone.
I knew it was December. What's that? What's that symbol for that religion?
Dang, you guys are lucky I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know it started. I would've got it first.
This guy just no idea what it means.
That was an easy one. Yeah, who cheated? You like my ASMR?
Who's eating the chips?
Phone, you're like the type of person that watches ASMRs.
Yes.
I don't know.
You are.
Phone be watching mukbangs.
If I don't, I'll do something as look.
Phone, you watch mukbangs?
Yes.
Mukbang? You like the cheesy ones, huh?
Are you a girl by any chance?
You watch the
Kurrgas? Kurrgas.
Kurrgas, yes.
Kurrgas.
Yes. Okay, I don't know what that word is. What is that word? Oh, I need to do some research. Oh, fuck. Oh, what is that word? Oh, right, I know. Where we get
that?
tennis. Grill. barbecue.
What's that?
You're not helping at all, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get rid of these because these won't help.
I tried to.
Oh, so queso.
Yeah.
I was just working on like your logo, and I just sent my draft of it. I just want to get your opinion
I
on.
can't draw anything.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know this.
Shit.
Got it. So queso. Wait, yeah, did you get it?
I'm not checking my message right now. I'm just on the game. I can check it later.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, I got it. Bang! Dang! Oh, and you're too fast. Oh no, you're the one that's drawing it. Who guessed it? Oh, Monarch was before me.
It's 4 words.
That's a good drawing though. That was an easy word. Hey.
I don't know. I really don't know. He's drawing nipples.
What's up when I need to go?
Hey, it's
Okay.
some more.
Ready, make it. Wait.
No, Monarch, you gotta talk now. Why are you gonna talk when you leave? Don't listen to Monarch. He can be naked if he wants to.
I mean, whatever.
Monarch, you're not built different if you're not talking.
You're not built different.
Draw a candy cane on
Yo.
the sweater. Hurry.
Cold. Oh. I thought I'd do something Christmas. I was trying to think of Christmas stuff. Really.
Kurrgas, where are you from? Like, what country?
Britain.
You don't have to, like, specify.
I'm from
Huh?
Britain. Britain.
Nice. We have people from all over the world.
What's that?
Got it.
What is this, Monarch? Stop saying hi and draw.
Yeah. There you go. Got it.
Wow. Is it cold in Britain right now?
Yes. Why? Where are you from?
I'm from the UK. No, I'm from the
Where
United States.
Are you in the United States?
Okay, I got this one. You guys ready?
Go on.
Just wait for it.
Got it. it's not like it's yeah, they're not headphones.
Ah, I know. I just spell earmuffs. Fuck. Oh, bro, I don't know how to spell earmuffs. I'm going to research it.
Oh my goodness. The phone, guess it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
double,
country
okay,
doesn't
okay.
have snow, so we don't need that. That
Fuck! I didn't get it in time. I was researching how to spell earmuffs.
Bro, you're hella funny.
is that
I was
is that English? Ink. Inky. B.
I had water in my mouth. I almost spit it out. What is that?
How's that a seaweed? What's that?
Win. I know.
Sir,
It's winter tree. Winter tree. Winter tree. So the first one is cold. Winter.
oh,
Oh. Got it. I had to think about it. Not a bad drawing, not horrible. But I would have made it better.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just got everything done except fall.
Season. Alright.
If you made like a
Okay.
class and you like divided it by 4, then that would have been making it.
Yeah, well, I was like in the process of that. I drew like winter, then spring, then summer.
Yeah, but if you like just had a black line to divide it in quarters, then we would see that you're trying to divide it more. And we would see this.
Okay.
Still a good drawing though. Let's see. Dopey. Dead. Huh. Dang, freaking Monarch. It's too fast. So what's this? Have you ever...
Oh, I spell blanket now. Fuck's sake, I can't spell.
Bro, you guys are hella funny from Britain.
Blanket.
Why? How do you say blanket where you're from? Do you spell it different?
No, we don't spell it different. I just don't know how to spell. Okay.
Because I know some of like, you guys are like English, but it's like a different English.
what's
Okay.
that?
I can't tell if I can trust your drawing because last time your drawing sucked. Among Us.
Okay. That's a B.
What the hell is it?
Look like a person spitting out of blood. Is that?
Yeah, like that's drawing wherever at this point. What?
I'm not drawing whatever. I'm trying to draw what, like.
How many letters is it? I can't see. Is it 1, 2, 3, 6 letters? 5 letters? No way! You know what that is.
Yeah,
No.
I do.
What are you seeing that I can't see?
Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to squint my eyes, like I'm trying to close my eyes a little bit. I'm like turning my head.
We're looking at
Oh.
from every which way. We're just like, what the fuck?
He
Like,
wrote on the board SNE. Look at the picture. Sneeze.
Sneeze? Oh my goodness. Why didn't you just draw a nose?
Oh.
Your mouth. A true.
yeah.
It's okay, I got third place. Look, I don't see phone's name on here.
Damn.
I don't see your name on there.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
You're ruining my
Yeah.
drawing.
Oh shit! Wait, what about? I was starting again.
Kurrgas.
Yeah.
Can you say everyone's name in here?
Huh?
Can you say everyone's name in here?
Okay. Let's start from bottom. Pumpkin Boy.
Wow, I got it.
I don't fucking know how to say that. Mont. Kurrgas. KSO. And Hillabird.
Helibird.
Don't say that.
Yeah, say Helibird every night.
Hillabird every night. In the fucking night. I don't know, I can't do anything. I'm pretty much shit at everything.
That's a good drawing, though. Oh my
Hey,
god.
that's really great.
You're a good drawer. What? Even for like a fast drawer.
Yeah, and then you look at my drawings and people are like, what the fuck is that?
But that's no fair. I'm drawing on a laptop. I'm not even drawing on. I don't have a mouse.
Draw with my.
Oh, and got the little Joey.
The Joey.
Why won't pay
You're
attention?
using a mouse though, huh? Phone.
Uh,
Oh, lucky. I have to use a mouse pad. I'm like drawing with my finger. I need to get a mouse. I need to buy one.
Hello? Hello? Hello, Donut?
Just a bit more. Speedily. Basically, I just put one of those and tan red one.
How do I play this?
I wish you didn't.
Scrabble.
I wish you didn't.
There's a random dude in our call, by the way. Can you leave?
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
Titties.
Can you leave?
No.
Can you go bye-bye,
Can you
Titties.
leave?
No.
Titties.
please?
Can you
Titties.
leave?
Please.
Titties.
Can you leave?
Can
Titties.
you leave, please?
Please.
Titties.
Please.
Titties.
Please.
Titties.
Please? Please?
In the middle. In the middle.
Kai, do you like what you saw?
Loved it.
In the
Yeah,
middle.
public area.
Let's leave. Let's go
It
to
was
wave.
literally hentai
Sorry.
and you enjoyed it. Okay, that's nice.
I was being sarcastic. Obviously. Obviously. Addie. Wait,
How
what?
does this work?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
So, Kurrgas.
Yum titties. Titties. I want to search up what the average size of titties are.
What the fuck,
What
Addie?
is the average?
I've done that
If I
before.
had two teeth, I would have been able to do kids.
Your breasts are
Yes.
unique. Aww! Google loves me more than my parents. Look at this.
Wait. What?
This man, what is wrong with these
Hold on.
kids?
Haley.
Yeah.
Is he still here?
Haley.
Look at gaming time. Look at gaming time general. Holy shit! Your breasts are unique. Thank you.
What?
I love you so much, Google. Okay, so
What's a DD?
oh my
The
god,
DG is like the biggest,
you're so dumb.
the biggest booby.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
going
What
to
is it?
Romania. I'm going to Romania. D cups, average cup size.
Why is
Submit
this
if you're
guy
wrong, by the
still
way.
here after everything?
Google loves me more.
Why are you still here?
Titties,
Because I'm used to it,
This is
mate.
like the worst VC. This is the worst
Please.
VC to join. Like,
titties.
Yeah, because
Can you leave?
I'm recording.
Human
I'm
beings in
making I'm making a YouTube video.
What do you mean?
Can
Where are
you
we?
leave?
Titties.
I
Okay,
don't
then.
know who you are.
No
Yeah.
one does. Hell.
Yeah, but I'm making a YouTube video, so.
Oh.
good for
Oh,
you.
oh my god!
Can you press submit?
Titties.
How do you play this game?
I got it.
It's like Scrabble, basically.
Oh, I give up. I
I've never
can't.
actually played Scrabble.
I've
I'm
played
surprisingly
Scrabble.
good at them.
Wait, didn't Daniel join this call just like a second ago?
Yeah.
No, he
and
joined
left.
a while ago and he stayed for a second.
For like 1
Um,
second.
Maybe Kurrgas, maybe you want to join
But-
Anya Lover in there. Poker night with VC.
Yeah, I think they're.
I think they'd love you.
Who? What?
I
Where?
ship.
Who and why?
You are overtime. Just submit. Do one 3-letter word and submit it.
It doesn't let me do a 3.
Just submit it.
It's
Can I
because-
help you?
The reason why
It's
I'm
a
in
chart.
here is the reason why I'm in here. 'cause
Okay,
I'm
so
live- I'm live
average
streaming.
size of titties.
Oh,
B
I'm live
size, a B
Oh.
cup. I want to go to
I'm gonna
Romania.
check out this random
Cups.
guy's.
okay.
Titties.
Oh,
Why?
is it my turn? No, it's Tails' turn. I'm gonna
Mutual
check out this random
friends.
guy's
No.
Twitch.
My turn. Yeah, go look him up.
It's
Maybe.
now Kai's turn.
Wait, oh,
Oh. The
How do I
content
play?
is
I'm gonna play Mario
unavailable.
Kart. I'm gonna play Mario
Let's
Kart.
look at the Twitter and the YouTube.
Here, free
Yeah.
Twitch.
My Twitter recommended me hentai. I
That's
sent
not
it to Kai, and I think he liked it.
shut up. No, I didn't.
He said he liked it.
Big.
I
Oh,
have it
yo, I
recorded.
found this Twitch.
I have it recorded.
It's big. It's
Look at the
big.
YouTube.
The you?
Open in browser.
I
Let's see
Okay.
this.
Kurrgas,
Uh-huh.
if I subscribe to your channel, will you leave?
Not really, no.
Oh, that's
Wait,
unfortunate.
you should tier through something.
Oh, I don't
Do
think
you-
I'll do that.
Do you have it? No, I don't think so.
How old is
In
this
a
guy?
public chat.
Kai, I think you need to press submit. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. I don't think so, though.
Oh.
Kind of overtime.
Why is big an invalid word?
Do you want me to skip you?
You have to put it. Oh my.
Mm,
I can skip you.
I'm good.
I'm gonna subscribe because I want to see.
I feel
Um,
uncomfortable.
From the
Can this person
tile
leave?
bar.
Dead chat XD.
Do you guys wanna go to Wave and like play
Okay.
online?
no, go to gaming time. Go to gaming time.
Yeah,
Do you guys
games.
wanna play online Uno? Do you wanna play
Yeah,
Uno?
let's.
Bye, random guy.
Wait, I won. I won. Baby, you're my only baby. Driving fast, driving fast. I look for people, gotta get. Give me a fast car. Driving slow, driving slow. Driving fast car. Driving slow, sliding slow. Baby, you're good.
He doesn't have different views. He doesn't have experiences from the other side, I think.
Your profile.
That's his problem.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but at the same time,
this claim for someone to be an attacker, he doesn't know what it's like to be bullied. You could say that
at the same time, like that all comes back to the bullying argument, though. Like it all comes back saying, like in that situation, if you strongly disagree with their morals or you strongly disagree with their ideas, right? You could approach it with a calmer, more like, you know, debate kind of way where you're trying to like come to an understanding, right? Or you could choose to get aggressive with it and like, you know, in some way raise your voice and fight fire with fire, and the fire just keeps getting bigger. Though you have there's a point when the action begins that you have a choice. You can either keep it tame or you can strongly express your opinion with absolute solitude and disbelief in their side. Like that is the part that I am talking about the most here. You have the choice to either approach it with kindness and patience or aggression and, aggression and like heat. You know what I mean? Like, why is that choice so much more valid than the kinder option when the kinder option has so many less cons? That's like my whole point to this whole thing.
I would say they're both valid, but again, you can't. Bro, give me a second. Sorry, I zoned out, bro. I gotta mute this guy playing guitar.
It's okay.
Alright, listen, so I think bullying and like being kind to the person, the way you said, like being there for them, talking to them, they're just as valid, but they need to be used in different scenarios, I would say. Again, I said extreme scenarios, like when someone is deeply mentally ill or stuff like that, obviously the bullying is not gonna help them. In this situation, I don't think I necessarily did the perfect thing. Again, I was just trolling, I was fucking around. I'm not justifying me attacking this person for this other shit, you know? I'm not saying that was rational or good at all. I'm just fucking around. I'm not defending any of that.
Right, okay. I guess that's kind of what I wanted to come to understanding about. It's just like, yeah, sure you're trolling, but are you really standing by some of those values? You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. Again, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense.
I think we have actually a very similar view.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm glad we had this conversation. Again, maybe you should just sit down with your friend, dude. Maybe you should try to get at him. because it's just he's just
at
causing
the
problems.
core, I
for himself.
disagree.
Like, think about it, dude. This guy wants to go out of his way to target people for having an opinion. Isn't that weird? Isn't that like he's gonna stress himself out about it for whatever reason he thinks it's
on a
waste of
social on a social level, on a overall, like, right now in our society, saying the N-word is regarded as one of the worst words, even if it might not be rational. It is regarded as so. And on like Discord servers and on game servers, most games that are moderated, you will get banned for saying it. It's a standard to be banned for it. And so that is the normal, and you are the minority in your opinion, although it might be somewhat rational. You know what I mean?
I think I'm actually not the minority. I think people just don't care enough, or people don't realize that it's a problem, because once you ban a word, you ban all these other words, and then you ban whatever opinions. Literally, it's a ripple effect. It's not just the word itself. It's the doors it opens up for other stuff like that. That's
Right.
what the problem is. And I think most people wouldn't think it's justified to get banned over saying any words like that. I think it's actually the loud minority who thinks that's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I do agree with you to that point.
Yeah.
It's a really fucked up. It's a really hard and fucked up thing to come to a conclusion about. But it's something that needs to be talked about for sure. I don't know. I really hate to see good arguments go to shit because too much emotion is invested in it. Which I feel like started happening a little bit. But I mean, we had a good conversation together here. But it really
ask
sucks.
them to come back in if you want, and then you can tell them.
No, they're done. It seems like they're really emotionally upset about it.
Well, the thing is, sometimes you gotta be willing to be emotionally invested, and then also like not just completely close off, dude. Like you gotta stay in the moment.
That's the thing.
That's also something you can't just leave, man. That's something you need to, like, again, going back to the bullying thing. Like, you know, personal trainers, they push you when you're lifting a weight or when you're doing whatever. You need someone to push you sometimes. Like, you could just go to the gym. Oh, this is so heavy. Oh, I don't really, like, if you're not really motivated, maybe you are motivated, but it's always good to have someone push you if you're trying to get anywhere. You know what I mean? So, like, maybe you need to just tell him so he learns. Again, it's just tough love, if you want to call it that, basically. Or comparable to.
Again, it's like that is the, I don't know. I believe in tough love to a very slight extent. I believe in calling someone out. But
Well,
I don't believe.
Are you hurting them, or are you benefiting them by saying, for example, oh, look, maybe you and this guy had a bad start or stupid interaction, and you can both agree on that you both maybe said stupid stuff. And I would be willing to say that what I said is stupid and not wrong and whatever. Like, I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I'm gonna stand my ground and I'm not willing to be straight up with this guy. We just got off on a bad foot, and we could have an actual good conversation. You just had one with me. So again, people like him, they just forever put you in a, how should you say, they have one opinion of you, they have one interaction with you, and they'll never change. They just have a thick skull, or whatever you want to say. I feel like he's that type of person, and then he can never move on from that, and so he can't grow as a person until he has a awakening by someone pushing him or by whatever.
Again, I guess what I believe our main disagreement here is what pushing entails. You know what I mean? It's the same thing when you're at the gym, right? Is your trainer, like, if you're struggling to pick up that last weight, is your trainer saying, push, you can do it, you have to, you do it, you can fucking do it, right? Or are they saying, you weak little fucking pussy, you can't lift that? What are they doing? Are they encouraging you, or are they insulting you, hoping that you get angry and rise above it? Like, what is more productive? Encouragement?
Dude, it's different.
Negative
You can't
pushing?
generalize it. It's different for each person. And right now, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying you should go and call them a pussy for withdrawing from the conversation. You can just tell them, hey man, why don't you give it another shot? We just had a good conversation. Again, I think both are valid, just used in different situations. Just like the Just like when we were talking about like bullying in general, like that, it just you can't generalize one or the other necessarily, because there's different types of people. It just depends on the person. So both are
There's very
valid
many
in their own
different types
ways.
of people.
But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. With social discussions like this, it all kind of does come out to a paradox in the end, where it's like the paradox of like, are you generalizing? Are you being specific? Specifics don't relate to the entire population, and generalization doesn't relate to individuals. And so I feel like a lot of conversations end up like getting into this, where it's all about, are you generalizing? Are you being specific? Are you generalizing, being specific? It's such a fucking barrier. Like I'm saying, like as a whole of like our conversation, right? It's just like it's nearly impossible to come to a conclusion about it because of that fact, because of individuals versus generalizing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know how, as people, we can overcome that. Like, what is the next step? How do we actually discuss this? Because people are going to get upset. Some other people are going to agree. Some people are going to disagree. And like with left and right wing stuff, it's surprising. Like with Trump, right? Like the Trump election was close. Like it's surprising how strongly polar people's values are. It's almost 50-50 on a lot of things, which is ridiculous. Like how can, in a 50-50 situation, if a room of 100 people, 50 people believe color red is the best and 50 people believe the color blue is the best, like you can't just convince the whole population.
System, though.
Hmm?
That's based off of the election system. People don't want to waste their vote essentially by voting for an independent party or something. They have to vote for one of the two big options.
Right. But why does
They
it
don't
come out to such a
100%
close call? Almost always. Why is it always so close?
Well, I don't know. You know, people have different. I don't know. Like people don't express their opinions a lot of the time politically outside of voting, dude. Like that's. Not everyone is political like that usually, and people might just be scared of what their opinion could entitle within their friend group or whatever. So I think it makes perfect sense that there's more, you know, because nowadays it's more, I guess, liberal. But it used to be the other way around. Like, I think the
but
left
is it more liberal because
right
Trump
way.
got elected?
Well, I
You know
wouldn't
what I
say
mean?
Trump's very like right at all. He just has more conservative values, and I don't know. I think he's not even necessarily even like. I don't know if he's really conservative at all. He's just kind of
the most conservative
Yeah.
Republican ever elected.
I think
Yeah.
people just give Trump a bad rep, and I don't even know where it came from. Like, again, it's just people pushing narratives, and for some reason the narrative is that Trump is bad, even though he was good for America. You
All
could
of these
argue.
issues of getting offended, over things, and people's strong opinions being blatantly wrong, it's all the fault of the media. It's
think
all the fault
factually-
of fighting for attention. That's literally, it can all wrap back to that.
Yeah, factually speaking, I think we could even say that Biden is probably one of the worst presidents so far. Would you disagree with that? I mean, dude, this guy...
So far he's done jack shit, and he's kind of brain rotten dead.
Exactly. Like
it's actually is kind of a joke.
I think
It's
he
shameful of
makes
the
America
country.
seem weak. Yeah, I think it's a shame.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
It's actually pretty gross. Like, it's a little bit infuriating to me.
I think people would want to
Kinda
exchange him
ridiculous.
for Trump now. I think they would want to go back and change their vote.
I
if they
gladly
could.
would. Gladly, I would. Yeah, I don't know. I never really had too much of a problem with Trump, to be honest. I thought he did a lot of amazing things.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
but the thing is, did you vote for Biden?
No,
Or did you vote at all?
No, I voted third party.
Or what's that?
So this is my philosophy, right? On voting, at least, right? I don't agree with the left-right blue-red system on a core. I just don't. I think it's stupid that it's a popularity contest who gets to run the country. Like I think it's stupid. So over the years, almost exponentially, the vote for the third party is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. More and more people want something different. I don't even specifically I didn't want a specific third party person to win. I just wanted to be a part of that percentage of third party that's rising up every year or every election. I want there to be I want people to look and be like, whoa, like 20% of people voted third party. I don't know what percent it was, but be like 20% of people voted third party. Like, we could have a real shot at having a different kind of system. So next year they might vote for it and join that. That's my mentality, at least. I don't want either of them. Sure, Trump was okay. You know, like, Trump was good, but why do we even have to have left, right in the first place? It's such a flawed system, in my opinion. That's my moral value on voting, at least. I think we just need a full wipe. And the only way to get a full wipe is to use the power of democracy.
I mean, bro, I think the main problem is just it all goes back to that people.
Asta.
What?
Asta.
Asta? What is that?
Well, anyways, yeah, it's all black and white, and we need to be a little more gray.
I definitely
Everyone
agree.
says that everyone should be a little more gray. Everyone probably has somewhat extreme opinions that he would probably change if he had a conversation about them. That's just how it is, though. I think humans very much tend to go over to extreme opinions, as I said, when you're growing up on the internet, especially. You flip a coin left or right.
This is quite literally like what our founding fathers wanted free speech for, is for conversations like we are having, is talking about how the values of the world work and all this, right? Like, this is literally the point, right? Free speech isn't about being able to say the N-word. At the end of the day, that's not what it's about, right? It does entail that, but it's not what it's about. It's about the ability to have open conversation and criticize your leaders and criticize those around you and criticize the way the world works. And so we have been gifted with this amazing power for so long that it seemed just like the new normal, like it's whatever, right? And so we're not even using that power for good anymore. Like, there's not these big like debates and discussions between all these people. Like, there are discussions, but it doesn't go anywhere. Independent corporations and independent organizations are coming to their own conclusions and getting followers, right? But those corporations and, you know, conglomerates aren't speaking to each other and trying to find middle ground. They're trying to beat each other. And that's literally not what this country was built for. Like, you're not supposed to beat each other. You're supposed to come to a conclusion and work together. And it's somehow we're just separating each other so hard. It's getting so insanely polar. And it's just like, like, we need to do something, but nobody knows what the fuck we're supposed to do because there's too many people to change. Like, we're all getting so passionate about our opinions because we're desperate to change the world in the way that we think is the best way. But we can't convince the other side because we're getting more and more polar in our opinions. So again, it's just this paradox of like, is it even possible to change society? Or are we literally just a hive mind conglomerate that can't change itself? Does it take one person's insane choices? Does it take a Hitler? Does it take a Pearl Harbor bombing? Is that truly what it takes to change the world? Like, we have free speech, but we're not using it. It really begs the question, like, what is there to do?
And again, it's a horribly hard question. You can't just give an answer because everyone's different. It's just undoable. You would just have to have a system. Again, as you said, you would need a wipe completely to fix it.
Yeah.
There's some people that are like anarchists, or I don't know if it's necessarily even they're anarchists. They want that type of wipe. They want like the government to fall. I don't even think that's necessarily bad, but the thing is, it's just not gonna happen at the end of the day. You can't have a forced wipe by a revolution. I think that's impossible.
But the thing is, you can, and it's happened over and over and over again through history. It's the only way things have been solved, is by war or revolution, or like burning and destroying things.
Okay, well, let's be honest here. You know, the Capitol storming or whatever.
Yeah,
dude, they didn't try to defend it properly, dude. Like, let's be real here. It's not like we were unable to defend the Capitol. They just didn't send in the forces to do it, or they just didn't have the people there to do it, right? But
They
it's
didn't
not
have
like
the force.
America
They called
was.
everyone they could. They didn't have it available because who the fuck would storm the capital of their own country? It's just such an unthinkable, ridiculous thing that they wouldn't even prepare for it.
I don't know, dude. I think it's literally the thing is it's not even that big of a deal at the end of the day, because what really
It's a
happened
huge
is,
deal, in my opinion.
I don't know. It's not like it's not like there was anything going on in there, dude. At the time, it's
Oh
not like
yeah, there was. There was. I watched like a full like mini documentary about this, entailing every minute about it. Like, there was a lot of leaders. I don't know the specifics, but there's a lot of heavy, like high political names and leaders, like in a meeting in there discussing some values that Trump talked about in his speech. And he had them go over there to try to make a ruckus. Like, he spoke about it in his speech. It's like, your leaders are doing something, are doing this, and this, and there, and we need to go over there and talk about blah, blah, blah. Like, there were high value people in there, and they were going in there with the intent to destroy. And honestly, probably a lot of them were going in there with the intent to kill these people. And they had to make emergency evacuations of all these high political leaders. There's some very, what's it called? Very smart and very, what's the word? Heroic actions of some of the people working there in some of the security that avoided absolute horrible chaos that could have happened. But like, in my opinion, just the idea that we as people have stormed our own capital, just that concept, the fact that we're at that point in the world means a whole lot. Sure, nobody got killed. Sure, nothing got destroyed. But the fact that we're there should be much more of a wake-up call than it has been.
Yeah, I guess I'm not an expert on the matter. I mean, I haven't watched a documentary like you.
I was just
I don't know.
fascinated by it.
Yeah, it would seem ridiculous because I thought there wasn't anything going on. You know, that kind of changes
Right.
it a little bit for me.
Yeah,
Well,
there
if
was shit going on.
Yeah, that's different. I don't know,
And
man. I don't know how you would go across it. I mean, you can. It's just gonna be bloodshed all over, though. You know, that's the thing.
Honestly,
It's inevitable. If you want to have a revolution, there's gonna be bloodshed, and it's gonna be a war, basically.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
honestly,
I don't
it
think a lot of
sadly does
people are
feel that
ready for it.
That
I
yes, I heavily agree with that. I was saying this for a while before the pandemic. Like, I was saying, like, my friends I've been saying this for years, like years before the pandemic. We need a global, horrible crisis to all come together and come to conclusions together. We need to all work together and be under threat, right? As soon as COVID happened, in a weird way, I was excited. I was like, yes, this is the global problem that we as humans have to come together and tackle. But no, it just became political and polarized. Getting vaccinated for a disease that's killing the planet became a political issue. Like, what the? Like, I was absolutely mind blown and saddened by the idiot, like how stupid our country is, how stupid the people of this country are, how closed minded. And like, I hate this word because it's so stupid, but like sheep, fucking like actual sheep.
Wait, so
I
against
thought that
the,
more people would come to the conclusion.
So you're for vaccinations?
Absolutely, 150%. Yeah.
Okay, so
Do you disagree?
Well, I'm not vaccinated, but I don't disagree. I'm not an anti-vaxxer necessarily. I just haven't gotten vaccinated because I don't view it as necessary for myself. I
So
think
why
people,
haven't you gotten vaccinated? I'm not gonna
well,
fight
everyone,
you. I'm not gonna
everyone
force your
around
hand here.
me that has any problems or has any people related to them that could have a bad corona, like how do you say? Like they could have a bad consequences from getting corona, like they have like illness like asthma or anything like that. Everyone I know who has that or is directly in contact with people like that has been vaccinated. Like most people in my family are, like almost everyone in my family is vaccinated. And it's not like I have a war with my family or lots of discussions about it, but I personally think everyone should have a right not to be vaccinated if they don't want to, or same as the other way around. If you want to be vaccinated, if you want to protect yourself, then go ahead. It's not. I think coronavirus as a whole, it's completely. I obviously think it exists, and I think it affects a lot of people, but I think it's completely exaggerated in its consequences. Like all this stuff with long COVID, dude, and people say like a lot of deaths, dude. I'm telling you, the statistics are there to scare you into staying at home. It all makes sense, dude. The governments, they want to isolate you and stop you from participating in society to make you a bigger consumer. Literally, that's what it all goes back to. It all goes back to, companies are profiting ginormously from the pandemic, dude. Small businesses, independent small businesses that have no relations to like giants like PepsiCo, Nestle, Amazon, all these giants, all those people who are taking those customers away, like all the small independent businesses, have died off because of COVID. And Amazon, for example, has just gotten immensely stronger. It all makes sense if you think about it, dude. It's there to push you away. It's there to scare you. And I think people have died from having a horrible COVID illness or whatever. But I'm telling you, I do not believe that it's this horrible for you to have COVID, and I don't think it's the scariest illness you could possibly get. I think it's being overplayed massively.
It's definitely not that like the worst disease you could get.
Yeah, and
I still have long-term effects from it though. Like I got nerve damage in my feet from it.
How come?
You really?
Yeah.
I've heard that it has really compromising effects on your immune system over months.
Yeah, and I had pre-existing like immune stuff, and it made it way worse.
Yeah, well, I think
no,
again,
it is more dangerous than you think it is. I
should
think
get vaccinated. No, I think people with pre-existing stuff should get vaccinated. I just think I'm a perfectly healthy young man. I think I don't need it.
You as a perfectly healthy person not getting vaccinated is increasing the risk of other people who are maybe unvaccinated and at high risk, getting them into danger, getting them into trouble. You are making it more risky for everyone else.
I don't know where you're located in. I'm not located in America. Where I live, everyone can get vaccinated if they want to at any time. There's no vaccination shortages. So I think everyone, I'm telling you, dude, everyone who's needed to be vaxxed because they don't feel safe otherwise is vaxxed by now, dude. That's how it is. At least in where I'm from. I can factually tell you, 100% guaranteed, everyone who wanted it has it. No one's sitting there saying, "Oh, well, I've been wanting to get it for how many years now? 2 years? How long has it been out? 1 year? I don't know.
Yeah,
everyone
like
has had time to get it, and of course you could say, "Oh, people have changed their opinions. Maybe they want it now." But realistically, dude, if they wanted it, they could have gotten it. You know what I mean? I think that's where we're at a point where the vaccine should be fine. Everyone should just accept everyone's view on it at this point, because if you want to be vaccinated, you are. So what's the problem, really? Why is it such a big deal?
I think it's more of a big deal on a global scale, like as a species. Like, we want to combat this virus to make it as small as possible. Obviously, it's going to be around forever, right? It just is going to be. That's not how viruses work. Like, we want to combat it as a society and come together and try to kill it off, right? Because it's just simply a problem.
I want to ask you something, okay? So obviously there's a billion different theories or conspiracy theories or whatever about all these types of different things that go in the world, and aliens and fifth dimensions and all these things, right?
Yeah.
I think personally the truth is always in the middle, right? I don't think Jeff Bezos is the devil Lucifer himself. But I'm telling you, I don't know, you can say if you disagree with me, but in my head it would make perfectly fine sense if, for example, big giants like Amazon or Microsoft would not want the pandemic to stop, because using their platforms has just gone up, and they've made so much money from the situation, dude. Amazon especially has grown so much. If you go look at their statistics, dude, why would Amazon want the pandemic to stop ever? Why?
Fuck, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, sorry.
You lucky fucker.
Small businesses are going down, which is eliminating competition for all these huge giants, right? For everything, from going to drinks to food chains to all that stuff.
Right.
Why would I want it to stop if I'm a big company CEO? I wouldn't want it to stop. I wouldn't.
Right, but here's the thing, right? Surely, like, those companies are benefiting, right? Surely small businesses are failing. But why is it so unlikely that is a simple side effect and coincidence of a global pandemic? Like, why does it have to be a conglomerate that's working to make this happen, pressure businesses out? Why does it have to be a global force working against it?
I don't know if it's necessarily a global force. I just think, dude, it's so obvious, dude, that of course if you're like trying to sell product, if you're trying to be the biggest company in the world, it's so amazing for you that all these small businesses are going out of business. You don't have any more competition. You want to take over, dude. All these people that are growing these billion-dollar companies, they want to grow them bigger, you know? It doesn't matter to them. It's so benefiting to them. Why would they ever want it to stop? If they, dude, all these billionaires with all their money, man, I'm telling you, the pandemic could have stopped easily. It could have stopped last year or maybe even before that. You know, people could have closed off their borders. The governments, they didn't care enough, or maybe they got paid off. I don't know, bro. All I'm saying is that this pandemic it goes in a cycle, dude. We have lockdowns, then the numbers go down, then everyone just gets released back out, the numbers go back up, but it's an endless cycle. It's never gonna stop, literally. It's never gonna stop at this rate. We can just lock it down. We could have locked down right away for a certain amount of time, and it wouldn't have been that big of a problem. Or, my personal solution to this now, we just have to accept that it's a thing, and just view it as another illness like the flu and go on with our lives. And quit all the fucking mandates, all the mask mandates, all the restrictions you have from whatever. Just act like COVID is not there. Maybe not act like it's there, but just accept it as a normal disease you can get, literally. I think that's what needs to be done, because we're never going to get out of that hole otherwise. Because we're not going into more lockdowns because people riot on the streets.
Here's the counter argument to that, though, right? COVID is proving itself to be a very dangerous and complex disease. It's not just a flu. The rate that it's evolving and creating, there's new variants, like the Delta, the Omicron, all these things, they're very real and very scary and powerful. It's learning to fight the vaccine. It's learning weak spots, right? It's evolving rapidly. It really is scary if you think about it. And it's not so much about, preventing yourself from getting the actual disease in the moment. It's about getting the monster of COVID as a global organism to calm down so it can stop growing and evolving to fight us, because it's actively fighting us, and we are, I don't know, in a sense we're losing because it's evolving a lot and getting stronger, and the only way to get it to get weaker is if we all work together to fight it, to make sure we don't get it. So in a way, I would argue, what?
Where do you think it came from? I'm just curious. You think it's man-made, or you think it just developed?
To be honest, as time's going on,
coronavirus has been around forever.
The coronavirus itself has been around forever,
That's
like
SARS.
Viruses,
but it's a family virus.
It's a family.
SARS-CoV-2 2019. We're talking about that.
Yeah, but as time goes on, I try not to get too much into conspiracy. You know what I mean? I try to have faith in the world in a sense, but fuck, man, this shit might be man-made. Somebody's literally playing Plague Inc. with these symptoms, bro, these evolutions. Like, this is fucking ridiculous at this point. And also the fact that it came from China next to a lab that works on diseases in China, and the fact that China is the number one threat to, in my opinion, the rest of the world. Like China is the number one threat. China, literally, I am more scared of China than anything on the planet. It's fucking terrifying. They are so powerful military too. Yeah, like they are the enemy of the planet.
I usually
right now.
We're talking about free speech or whatever. The only thing I let myself get intimidated by is China. That's the only thing I don't joke about, even, honestly.
I agree.
I refrain. I think I'm gonna get hung. I think I'm gonna get hung if I say anything about China. In 50 years, they take over and they find an old Discord message of me slandering them. I think I'm literally gonna get fucked over by something like that.
China is fucking terrifying, man. It's really scary. And I don't know, dude. I've been told some very
I think it might be just an
inside
attack on the world, dude. What does that mean?
Like, I mean, I know some things that people shouldn't know. I genuinely legally can't get into it because I all I'm gonna say is, like, I have family in higher places. Like, we need to be really fucking scared of China. Your fears are valid, and it's more dangerous than anyone thinks it is. Like, this is public knowledge, but China's military power is, if the entire world's military all came together, we would be nearly even with China. Like, it is a ridiculous amount. For the last, 5 to 10 years, they've been building and creating new vehicles, new technologies, and new things, right? most of America's technologies and military advancements and such, like most of our actual like on the ground hardware is from like World War II era stuff and like a little bit more recent than that. But China, I think it's like 70 to 80% of all of their military power and hardware was made in the last 5 to 10 years. They've been preparing for something huge, like a huge thing. And America's military power versus China, if it's just us, we honestly almost don't have a chance. Like it's that close
No,
and
I don't know.
powerful.
There's this YouTuber called Serpenza. I don't know if you've heard of him. This
No.
guy here, maybe I could send you his channel. This guy used to be this guy originally was born in South Africa, and he lived in China for like a long time, and he was a teacher there. And he tells stories about the CCP and how he was treated as a foreigner in China. And he gave insight on everything there. You know, he's traveled through China, and he talks about such topics. And he actually, I think he says we shouldn't be as scared of China as some of us maybe are, because China as a whole, it's very like, I don't know the phrase in English for it, but it's like, of course, they have all these crazy technologies. We see all these things they do, but at the same time, their people are like worker ants kind of, and there's also like they're very much forced. A lot of them, they're forced into the structure. You can't really do anything about it, and a lot of people,
what's a war without the power of the people?
Yeah, that as well. Yeah, there would be no morale probably. I would doubt there would be morale.
Right.
Maybe the only morale, it would have to be like a Hitler 2.0 situation where you have to indoctrinate the youth from day one to be Nazis, but from the Chinese.
They've been trying. Look at Chinese propaganda. They've been trying.
But for some reason, it's not gripping.
Working that well yet. Yeah,
it's not gripping because what you have to realize is whatever restriction they put, all these young people are still on the internet and they're still getting a lot of influence from there. Whatever restrictions they put on,
It's honestly the internet
that's
like the barrier between the Chinese taking over. Like, it's the people who've grown up in China, who've lived on the internet, who realize the real world values and realize that there's a whole other world out there that enables them to not have full faith and power in their own country. Like, they realize the flaws of their own system. They're not indoctrinated.
Yeah. You could say that.
That's one of the pros of the internet. Dude, there's been people coming into my work handing out pamphlets about how horrible the CCP is and trying to spread the word. It's kind of becoming a little bit of a topic where I live.
Well, I definitely think it's more relevant than a lot of other topics that are discussed lots.
Definitely.
Yo, I'm back.
That's the problem though, is it's not in the agenda to hate on China yet. That's the problem. It's not.
Yeah, we're gonna be late.
Is not the...
Our people are late.
Yeah.
Like, fucking people are so focused on like, oh, don't be racist. Like, we have to love everybody, that we can't call out the blatant danger and flaws of China as a country.
People
like,
pull
that's
the race
racist.
card on everything, and that's one of the biggest problems. I don't know. You probably at least are aware. How like Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul had their little boxing match last year.
Yeah,
it was a big thing. I remember in the press conference, like I didn't know anything about Floyd Mayweather before.
Okay, so yeah, they were just talking about stuff. I was just listening. Put some music in the background while you enjoy that. I know it's not working. Can't connect. It's saying. Yo. What? Is it working? If it's working. Hello. What? Why is my sound not working? Okay. My sound is not working. Okay, settings. Okay. 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 Hello. Okay, let's go to my server. Hello. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, right. What's this? Hello? Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, right. What's this? The stream here, everyone. So I think my internet's fucking up. Okay. Hello. Internet's played up. Connected.